Many people diagnosed with cancer are not diagnosed other than through symptoms, and usually for many cancers, symptoms appear very late. If you're diagnosed that way, there's a good chance that your outlook is really quite poor.
Cancer itself is a very survivable disease if found early in almost all cases. Volition is a cancer diagnostics company with its research facilities based in Namur in Belgium, and we're developing a wide range of different types of tests for different types of cancer. Everyone in the clinical space agrees blood tests are the answer, and that's how most diseases are diagnosed, through blood tests. But for cancer, it really isn't currently.
What we're developing is blood tests that will detect these cancers early before you feel ill and have great symptoms.
Nu-Q is the name we use for our blood tests, and these are the tests which we're using to diagnose different types of cancers.
Cancer patients have little fragments of chromosomes circulating in their blood. The fragments of chromosomes that we measure are called nucleosomes, and so Nu-Q is nucleosome quantification. In all of the tests that we do currently, we use 10 microliters of blood, and 10 microliters is a fraction of a drop.
Now that doesn't sound very important necessarily, but if you need a very large blood draw, it means compliance is very low. And there's no point having a great test if people just won't take it.
The science of Nu-Q is really cutting edge. It's on the forefront of what we know about the genetic and epigenetic changes that are involved in cancer. But the actual method of measurement of these things is the same technology that is involved in a pregnancy test, that's involved in a PSA test, and hundreds of other tests. So what that means in practical terms is that our cancer test can simply be another tick on a list of items for a routine blood test.
We're starting now with a screening test, which comes not in first line, but in the second line. So when applying the Nu-Q colorectal screening triage test on a study with the University of Copenhagen in Denmark, we obtained 25% reduction in non-necessary colonoscopies while maintaining almost 97% sensitivity in cancer detection. These results have been shown at the ESMO conference.
So this first test is aiming to be in conjunction with the current fecal testing to reduce the number of colonoscopies needed. This saves healthcare systems a lot of work, and it means the colonoscopies can be used on the people who are the highest risk for colorectal cancer. All of those things, if that's how we proceed, would make a revolution in cancer diagnostics and really give people a hope when they're diagnosed, that put hope and cancer in the same sentence, if you will.
So if we can get most people checked regularly every few years in a simple blood test, it will change cancer for most people in the world.